What's up, everyone? In this video, we're going to be doing the weekly recap of the stat modeling program. This week was pretty good for the swings, and it was okay for the bot. We had a lot that happened in the market this week. Of course, we had certain stocks like DWAC go crazy. We had certain stocks, or I should say certain ETFs like the SPY break all-time highs. Certain stocks like Nvidia and Tesla also broke all-time highs, which was great to see. So we had a lot of movement overall, and the swing plays really benefited from that. So we'll run through those, and then we will run through the bot plays. So getting into the swing plays from this week, generally they were pretty good. Some of the best plays were with PLUG and Fastly. Those ones were for 34% and then 60%. RUN was also a pretty good one for around 58%. The EDU, like YOLO play, is not doing too good. This is basically a gamble play that we picked up, what was it, like a couple weeks ago, and they do have some news coming up. So that one's definitely been struggling a little bit. GM was a slight profit. But yeah, across the board, the swings did pretty well. Of course, some of the longer term swings are struggling a little bit, like DraftKings, but I'm not really too worried about that one given the time it has left in the option. And, you know, certain plays like RUN, I remember that when we got into this one, let me pull it up. So RUN, we entered RUN calls on September 22nd. And there was actually a pretty big downturn after we got in. So we got in right here on the 22nd, and the stock was at like $45 at the time and went all the way down to $39.90 before popping up. So there was definitely like a downturn with the option, and that's kind of what we're seeing with some of these longer term plays, DraftKings being one of them. But it did end up popping back up for a pretty good percentage too. Like the RUN play, we closed out half at a certain point, but after you average everything out, it was around a 58% profit. So that was awesome to see. So swings are going pretty good. The bot did okay this week. I definitely wouldn't call it good, but at the same time, I wouldn't call it bad. Out of the 5 plays from this week, the first one popped for 6%, and then 19%, then 16%, 10%, and 5%. The bot play on Friday was just, it took the bot so long to find a play where it just wasn't a great setup. But all in all, the best play was with Caterpillar, which popped for 19%, and then Starbucks with 16%. Last week was just a crazy week for the bot, you know, with multiple 60% plays, where it makes this week seem kind of bad, but at the same time, 3 out of the 5 plays did pop for at least 10%. So it just depends on where you take profits and where you take losses. Generally speaking, the quicker you take profits and losses, that will increase your win rate. But of course, I guess you could say, if you have larger profit targets and larger stop losses, your winners and your losses will be greater. So just keep that in mind. And then if we head over to the premium selling plays, it's been doing pretty well as usual. We can see, you know, slow and steady growth, which Hunter's doing a great job with that. I know we have a lot of good plays in the works, and especially when we see stocks like Snapchat kind of tank off on earnings, that should present a lot of opportunity over the next couple weeks, and even stocks like BYND and Intel. So should be good there. Overall, we have a lot of good plays in the works, and the market is moving in a good way. So it should present a lot of opportunities over the next couple weeks. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, thanks for watching.